So, hello everyone. Now let's start a talk with next pillar of the leadership qualities. This is innovativeness. What is innovativeness? Innovativeness is basically creating a new product or new service, which might be a new creativity or entirely a new invention in the country. Okay, so what is innovativeness is making an existing product or process more beneficial and creating a new product, service or process more beneficial. Okay, and more benefits that we can take from that. Now, the first first word that come in our mind of being in innovativeness is that चलता है. Like this have we are what we are doing chalta hai attitude. And this chalta attitude, like we are moving on the road and there is some dug in between the road. So what we are saying that what is generally statement of a person, that this is India, here is all happening like that, this what we can do, this is like this chalta hai. Okay, now like that. Okay, so instead of saying this chalta hai, what we can do, we can take an initiative, the first pillar of the leadership, to fill out this dug, or we can ourselves take initiative to fill this dug, or we can call from municipal corporation someone, or from where the dug can be filled. Okay, so we have to be overcome this chalta hai attitude. Now, one most basic thing includes innovativeness is that thinking out of the box. Being creative, being innovative, you have to be thinking out of the box. Now, what is this think out of the box? Thinking out of the box is nothing but basically to do something creative, to do something entirely new thing. Okay, now this is thinking out of the box. Now, one more reason, if you are not innovative, you can be innovative by applying these techniques over you. Okay, so find the place where you are most creative thinking. So for someone there must be a park, for someone there is a morning walk or else. Okay, so you have to be found your time or space where you can are more innovative and you think a more creative. Okay, now overcome assumptive limitation and associative barriers. What are assumptive limitation? Assumptive limitation is nothing but assuming something rather than ask. If you are covering a discussion or you are doing something work, then there might be chances that where you are confused to do that, but at that moment you are assuming that this will happen like that, and you just move on. This is a assumptive limitation. Now, associative barriers. Okay, so how we can overcoming assumptive limitation and associative barriers are that overcome the fear of being wrong, ask rather than assume, and the last one, reverse assumptions. We have to be reverse the assumptions. Okay, now one and the most important thing in innovativeness is a technique. By applying this technique or by working on that technique, we can able to become more innovative and more creativity. Okay, now what this technique's name is Scampler technique. Scampler. Okay, now each letter of this word specify their own meanings. And now I'm just starting with the first letter of this word, S. S is for substitute. Substitutes, what does it mean? Like you are making a room for your child or for your brothers, whatever for you are making, and you are using plastic windows instead of glass windows. So what we are you doing here? You are substituting a glass window with a plastic window. They can reduce the risk and brings more safety. Okay, this is substitute and this is a new innovative. Okay, now the second one is C. C is for combine. Let's see, if two basic things, and there's a common idea to do a new creative or a new innovative, so you just, what you do is, you have to be combine those both things and make a new entirely product. Okay, like you might be seeing that a bike and a rickshaw, these are the two, and they have the two individually they work. And on the bike, then there is no too much load can be loaded, and on the rickshaw there are no the people can sit it. So what we are new innovative come is that we combine both rickshaw and motorbike, and this will result in taking more and more load as well as more and more a passenger. Okay, now the third one is A is for adapt. Adapting is means acquiring a new skill, acquiring a new what I can say that a new idea for which this can be innovative, and this make a change in the product or the service. Okay, now the fourth one is M is for modify. What is mean modify? Modify is changing the shape or adapting something new features in a product, etc. They are coming the modified. Now the fifth one is put to another use. What is put to another use? If you are making a product with someone's use, and they might be applied to the others industry, like there are several technologies that are developed by the engineers for their field, but they are also using in the medical field also. Okay, now low hanging fruit. What are the low hanging fruit? Low hanging fruit is a new creativity that pupils in village or where else they are acquiring, like if we are have to stop the door, so might be there are rubber that will attach with the door, but someone what uses slippers can be also used instead of rubber to stop the running door. Okay, now the second last is eliminate. What is eliminate? Eliminate is just for eliminating the older one with the new one. Now what we can say that, like if a new technology come, okay, if we have to, we can do work with the new technology and newly thinking, then why we can apply to the old one. Okay, so eliminate is also the last second part of this technique. Now the important and the last letter of the word is R, stand for reverse. Reverse is basically to reverse the product or reverse the situation or reverse the service that you are providing, and in intention of that how you can acquiring the new things by reversing this product, or how new changes can be bring by reversing this product or service, etc. Okay, so this is the basic technique of innovativeness. By working on it, we can acquire a innovativeness thinking more. Okay, so thank you.